Hey, I'm making this video for the retro gamers out there. I was at Target the other day and I saw this book because you know that Nintendo Mini's coming out. They had the soft cover at Target, and I looked it up online to see if I could get a better price, and I noticed there was a hardcover version of the book, and this is the hardcover. I bought it just to experience the nostalgia, and man, this cover is one of the coolest covers ever. It looks just like the original Nintendo cartridge. So, and it even has texture. Listen, you ever do that with your old cart game? I used to do that all the time. And check this bottom. It looks just like a cartridge, and it even has like kind of a similar. Look at that. It almost looks like you could touch it. So I bought this just to have it. I'm probably going to end up selling it. I don't like to have things in my life. I buy a lot of things and I end up selling them, but I just want to have the feeling of owning them. Check out the back of this too. This even looks like the back of a cartridge. And the divots where the screws are, there's even like little divots there. Real good attention to detail on this cover. Now here's the hardcover version of the book. And it's kind of cool. And this is textured as well. I mean, it's not textured like the controller. It's just like glossy. It's white. It's got that same Nintendo white. And the title of the book is Playing with Power Nintendo NES Classics. Hey, and it's got the Nintendo seal of approval. So these are the games it covers: Excite Bike, Ice Climber, Mario Brothers, Balloon Fight, Donkey Kong Jr., Mario Brothers, Kid Icarus, Metroid, Legend of Zelda 1, Punch Out, but not Mike Tyson's Punch Out, Super Mario 2, Link, Adventures of Link, that's Zelda 2, Super Mario 3, Star Tropics, Dr. Mario, and Kirby's Adventure. It's basically strategy guides for, I'm assuming, games that are on that Nintendo Mini. And you know, I don't know how you guys felt about Mario Brothers, not Super Mario Brothers, but because I initially played Super Mario Brothers, and then I went back and played Mario Brothers because I thought I had to. It's funny, like you felt like you had to keep it real and know about the original. I never liked the original Mario Brothers. People used to think that you used to love that original. I never did. I always thought Super Mario was where the fun was at. So it's kind of like a Nintendo Power magazine. I don't know if you remember Nintendo Power, if you're old enough to remember it. I actually had Nintendo Fun Club before Nintendo Power. And then I remember, like, after my 4th issue of Nintendo Fun Club, they mentioned that they were changing over to Nintendo Power. And so I got a subscription to that. I think half my friends learned how to read from Nintendo Power. So it's an interesting book. But from the reviews I've read, people were kind of disappointed with it. They were like, it's heavy on just 17 games, and it's nothing really new, nothing that wasn't already in Nintendo Power. But I think for a nostalgia purpose of just looking through these games, if these were a part of your childhood, it might be worth picking up. I'm going to look through it, and then I'm going to get rid of it. But I'm happy I bought it because I'm happy to behold this, because you don't see the hardcover version in stores. You see the softcover version, at least at Target, and that's where I saw it. I don't even remember why I was at Target. I think I was picking up some Christmas gifts. But yeah, so this is Playing with Power NES. I'm not endorsing it. I'm just letting you know it exists. If you want something cool to put on your shelf, this definitely is pretty dang cool. I mean, the illusion right there, it looks so real, but it's flat. Well, actually, it's not flat. It's little. If you want to get a copy of this book, I put a link in the description below. So there you have it. Nintendo Power. What was your favorite NES game? I'll be making a little bit more gaming videos over the next year. Not too many, because I don't have the rights to do too many gaming videos, but from this kind of angle, I think I can get away with making these. All right, see you.